Say it with me, folks. GeForce. What's up, guys? General Grigori coming at you here with what Google Stadia realistically should have been. Nvidia publishing a new game streaming service called GeForce Now. We're going to take a look at this article here on GameSpot and kind of break it down and see what exactly this GeForce Now service is and what it does. So without further ado, let's get into it here. So today, Nvidia has officially unveiled and launched a new version of GeForce Now. It's a game streaming platform. The service has been in closed beta since 2015 and is now open to the public with two different models, one free and one paid. So basically, as far as I understand it, you can sign into GeForce Now on your Mac, PC, Nvidia Shield TV, or Android-based device. And then it basically hooks into your Steam account or your Epic Games account, or I'm assuming maybe your Battle.net for your Activision Blizzard games, or your EA account. I'm assuming, or your Ubisoft account. Kind of rattling all these off the top of my head, I guess. But it links into all of those and then allows you to play those games via streaming the game through Nvidia's data servers. So it avoids the common complaint that Google Stadia faced when it came out of that nobody owns their games, because you have to own the game on a different platform in order to access it via Nvidia GeForce Now. So what they have is basically a subscription-based model that allows you to stream the game for a certain amount of time. So I kind of went into the Nvidia GeForce Now website. So the free version only lets you stream a game for an hour at a time, and at standard access, whatever that means. Priority access probably means you get better bandwidth. Extended session length, I'm assuming that means you can watch it for, or stream it for a much longer time, over an hour clearly, hopefully for an unlimited amount of time, for $5 a month. So talk about an incredibly smart business decision, seeing exactly what Google Stadia did wrong and kind of corrected it and then released it from beta just recently. As of, what is this? This article's written February 4th, so today they just put this out. So you obviously want to have a decent internet connection. Nvidia recommends 15 to 25 megabits per second. You can customize, obviously, based on this screenshot here. Oh, they went and screenshotted that for me too. Thank you. Jump cut. So it looks like how Nvidia has it set up is that you can kind of customize your options here with respect to your internet speed, and respect to your data usage and how much you want to use. So you've got a balanced, which I'm assuming, kind of does the best for what your connection offers. A data saver, which I'm assuming tones it back so that way you're using the least amount of data possible in case you're running on a mobile device with a limit to how much data you can use, or if you're running on an internet connection at home that happens to have a data cap for some ungodly reason. Do everything you can to get out of those plans, gents. Those are terrible. And then they have a competitive setting, which I'm assuming prioritizes like frame rate and refresh rate over everything else. So that way you can play Fortnite with the boys or Apex Legends with the lads, and get the best amount of frames out of that. Or you can customize it and have a max bit rate set here based on your internet speed. You can set the resolution, the frame rate, and apparently adjust it for even poor network conditions. So if your internet is like mine and sometimes likes to fluctuate every so often, you can kind of go through it there. They also did the liberty of, for this article, screenshotting the Nvidia website, which we've just reviewed. Let's see here. Is there any other Cliffy B. Oh my goodness. Cliffy B says he made Lawbreakers too woke. Oh my goodness. Cliffy B. Riffing and raffing, bud. Holy smokes. Glad to see he's still around. So here's some minimum recommended specs. Looks like Windows 7, 4 gigs of RAM, 2.0 gigahertz processor, and DirectX 11 video card. So basically a $600 PC can run this for the most part. Your average, mid to high tier laptop can probably run this. I mean, it runs on Macs, so that tells you about all you need to know there. I hadn't even heard of Nvidia Shield TVs. Base and Pro models 2015 and onward. And then mobile devices, looks like Android only with a Android 5.0 or higher. So, like I said, this is an incredibly good idea compared to what Google Stadia did, because you own the games that you own. Basically, if you own it on Steam and you can integrate your Steam account, you can play it via this service. So you can use your crappy laptop on the go to stream games off of wherever you're at's internet connection, assuming it allows for it, and not have to take your big rig with you everywhere you go. If you're, taking your PC or your laptop to like a hotel room or something like that, you can still do gaming on the go with a service like this, assuming the location that you're staying at has reasonably decent internet and lets you do that. So I think this is a really cool idea. I think might do actually pretty well, especially considering its price point is $5 a month. It's no more than a Twitch sub. It's cheaper than most live streaming services. How much is a Google Stadia? How much does that cost? Because I know, okay, look at that. See, Google Stadia itself costs $120, plus having the it costs $10 a month with the Pro subscription, and $129 for the Premier. I don't know. I didn't freaking research this dumpster fire of a product. Why would I do that? It's terrible. Travesty. Absolute travesty of a product. But Nvidia has not only undercut the market, but outperformed Google's service with this. I would like to see some more conclusive testing on how good the graphics look, how good the delay is, like if it's taken a long time to process, because I know in a lot of cases with the Google Stadia there was crazy lag. So I'm wondering if Nvidia's service is going to suffer from the same issues. But that being said, the fact that you own your games outright and that it's a heck of a lot cheaper compared to Google's offering makes this service a lot more viable and probably prone to a lot less backlash. So, let's hope well for it, shall we? Anyways, boys, I've been General Grigori, and I just want to say thank you for hanging out and watching this video. I appreciate it. I stream live on Twitch at twitch.tv/General Grigori if you guys want to come by and maybe talk about this article, or maybe talk about some other news in the industry, and we can talk shit about Google Stadia. Anyways, guys, y'all have a good rest of your night, and cheers, lads.